You know, guys, I've been riding motorcycles, man, for about the past 30 years. And I think I've rode everything from a mini bike to a chopper. I want to talk to you guys about motorcycle safety. And when you hear a lot of the motorcycle safety courses, they don't cover what I'm gonna tell you. And these are all the things you learn through the mistakes you make and through the experience from riding a motorcycle. Now, here in western Pennsylvania, the roads are very dangerous here for motorcycles. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sure it's like that in a lot of other places here in America. Okay, one major thing newbies, people that are new to motorcycles, must learn about is their tires and tire types, tire compound types. That's a real thing that you need to know about your motorcycle. Okay, because your motorcycle just got two tires and your life is on depending on those two tires. There's different types of tires you can get. There's tires that stay cooler. There's tires that get hot faster. There's tires that are stickier. There's tires that aren't as sticky. Usually, the more tread a motorcycle tire has, the faster it's going to cool off. The less tread, the longer it's going to stay warm. Because a tire that has a lot of tread in it, and a lot of tread patterns, it'll allow the air to go in there and cool off. Where a tire that has almost no tread pattern or very little tread pattern is going to stay warmer because there's no air to go in there for it to cool off. If you're getting into sports bikes, the contour of a sport bike tire is different than a cruising tire. With a sport bike, that's especially where you need to know about tire types. You know, that's a big thing with motorcycle safety. Another thing is know your road. Know the type of road you're getting on. A lot of roads around here are made to drain water. So the crown is the crown of a road is the center of a road. It could either be like this or flat. And trust me, I used to pave roads. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to roads. Roads that are like this, where the center of the road is higher than the sides. Okay, that has a high crown. Now, if you have a road that has a high crown like that, and there's a turn, when you go around that turn with your motorcycle is going to want to start being carried off the road over into the emergency lane or into a guardrail. You know, that's how a lot of motorcycle deaths, that's how a lot of people die on a motorcycle, is they don't realize that. And they go around a turn that has a crown like that, and their bike keeps on getting carried farther and farther and farther over until they go off the road. And if you try to go faster around that turn, your motorcycle is going to be leaning more until you spill, or until if it doesn't lean forward, then you're going to go off to the side. If you lean it too far over, you're going to go down. So in that best case situation, what you want to do is just slow down when you go around a turn like that. There's potholes, there's manhole covers, there's patches of tar in the road. They call them road snakes, where these highway crews, they have hot tar that they patch the cracks up in. When it gets real warm, that stuff's slippery like grease. There's just the oil in the asphalt itself that'll come up. It'll look like soap in the wintertime. Or in the summertime, it'll look just like white soap on the road. That's the oil coming out of the asphalt. That's a death threat to motorcyclists. There's with the kind of boots you wear. A lot of people will tell you don't wear boots that have laces because your laces can get caught in sharp objects on a motorcycle. Your laces can come untied with the wind blowing at them and they'll get caught in something. If you wear boots that have laces, make sure your laces are tight and your loop up top isn't real long. If you have to double tie it, double tie it. You know, a lot of these the motorcycle safety course I went to, they didn't tell me nothing about that. They never mentioned that whatsoever, and that's a big thing. What else? Eye protection. A lot of these dudes, man, they wear sunglasses. They wear a real cool set of sunglasses. I mean, while they're going down the road, their eyes start watering because the air is going to go behind the glasses. They don't think, oh no, I'm gonna wear some nice cool glasses and the air is going to go right over my face. It's going to just go like that. No, it's not going to go like that. It's going to go like that, and your eyes are going to start getting red. They're going to water, and you're not going to be able to see. You might get in an accident. So that's why you wear glasses, eye protection, like this, that has foam in the back. Okay, these are very cheap. These are like $12. All right, these are very cheap. These will hug your face, and these will stop the wind from going in your eyes. They might not look cool, guys, but they work. Okay. Let me see. You know, there's a lot of motorcycle deaths around here because of the terrain, the roads. There was a girl on a Yamaha Bolt that died on the Liberty Bridge because of the positive crown on the road. She was going around the turn too fast. The turn was like that. Motorcycle was going here, started carrying over. Couldn't control it. Got killed. There's roads around here. There's a lot of hills around here. Okay, you might be going down a hill where you're making a turn, and at the same time it's going downhill. That's two things you have to adjust your motorcycle to. You're making a right and going downhill at the same time. So that's two things that your brain is going to have to make a function to. There's probably things, guys, I'm not thinking of right now. For some reason, when I make videos, I choke up, like I'm on the Ed Sullivan Show or something. But like I said, know your road. Learn about the crowns and the roads. Okay? Look at them. You always should be looking ahead of you. And there's a reason why you look ahead of you. That way you can see where you're going. And pay attention to pay attention to the shape of the road. Okay? Pay attention to what your motorcycle is going over. A road isn't just a road. These roads are built to drain water. They're built to drain snow. Most of the roads are not built for a motorcycle. Not around where I live. Not in Pennsylvania. The roads around here are not made with any intentions for a motorcycle to go over it. They're made for cars and trucks, mostly for trucks. You know, you have a motorcycle got a real big fat tire, it's going to be harder to go around the turn, and they are. They are very hard to negotiate turns in. But know your tire compounds. There's actually tires out there that only last. There's sport bike tires out there that are made for racing. They only last 400 or 500 miles. And you got to throw them out. They're real sticky. 400 or 500 miles, you got to discard them. Motorcycle, your average motorcycle tire will last you around 5,000 miles. It's nothing like a car. Car tires are made of harder compounds. A car tire will last 20, 30,000 miles, 15, 20, 30,000 miles. Motorcycle tire, you're lucky you get 4,000 or 5,000 miles out of them, because they're made of stickier compounds. Because there's only two tires, so they have to be a little stickier of a compound to keep you from not going down. Like on my Hayabusa, that was a big tire compound types for that was a big deal. That's where I learned about tire types and tire compounds. The more tread pattern, the more air gets in there, the cooler the tire is going to be, and the more you're going to have to be safer with that vehicle, with that motorcycle. I'm not saying if you get a tire that's made for racing, don't be safe. You still got to be safe, brother. You still got to be safe. So anyway, guys, yeah, I've been really busy on the house here. I painted the front of my house. I just got some touch-ups to do. I started stuck with the outside of that bathroom addition. I almost got my gutter done. I need one more section of gutter. I painted my living room ceiling. I painted my dining room ceiling. I got my living room walls done. I got to make a few touch-ups where the ceiling meets the wall. I got to make it a little finer. After I get done with all that stuff, I'm going to start on my kitchen, because we want to move away from here. This place is horrible. It's a melt truck. This place, trying to get around here, talking about motorcycle safety, trying to get around here in a car is horrible. It's horrible. You know, the infrastructure in western Pennsylvania is nil to none. You know what they do here? They're constantly patching this, patching that, digging up a road. There's nothing wrong with it. Resurfacing like every 20 feet of road here and there. Oh, we're fixing the roads. Meanwhile, it's the same old roads that's been around here since 1922. Traffic is more than ever because there's more people that are driving. There's nowhere for them to go. There's literally miles of cars backed up. Literally miles of cars. And then these people, they don't give themselves enough time in the morning to get to work. Living here, you got to give yourself double the amount of time to go wherever you're going. These people in the mornings, they don't do that. Once they get out of the traffic, man, it's like they've gone insane. They floor it. You better get out of their way, otherwise they're going to blast you right off the damn road. So, hold on a minute. Oh, that was actually a van to deliver to my mail. We usually have that little truck. Let me see, what else? What did I cover? I covered roads, tire compounds, the types of roads. You know, you guys got to really keep that in mind when you're going around a turn. Almost no roads are flat. almost every single road out there, guys, is made to drain water. There's very few roads that are perfectly flat. If you're going around a turn on a motorcycle and that turn's flat, you're okay. But I guarantee you that turn is going to be, it's going to be slanted, it's going to be sloped to drain water like that. So what that's going to mean is, that's going to mean two things. Okay, if you go around it fast, you're going to wind up having to lean your bike more to compensate for the gravity trying to pull you off the turn. Okay, if you don't lean your bike, it's going to start pulling you off the turn unless if you slow down. If you lean your bike too much, you're going to go down. You're going to go down. You know, I've seen people on Mulholland Drive out there in California on their sports bikes going around the turns real fast. They have the best tires. They have real soft compound tires. And what happens is they hit that center stripe that's in the middle of the lane, and that's cooler than the road is, and bam, they go down. It doesn't dawn on them that that's enamel paint and it's going to be slipperier. And I've seen so many bikes go down while they hit that. And, you know, there's a lot of things that you got to know, stupid stuff that you'll never think of when you're on a motorcycle. The maintenance on a motorcycle, if you don't keep up on your maintenance yourself or pay someone to do it, sooner or later it's going to bite you. Because you have to remember, your life is sitting on that bike. Okay, everything has to be in top working order. Your life literally depends on it.